Hello, it's your boy J4Peace back with another video, and yes, today I'm going to be discussing the best runners in all of the PBR, and the way I'm going to be ranking them is basically I'm going to be pointing you guys out the best PBR runners that you can use in a meta right now, their impact and how much they're used. And before I get into it, of course, if you guys should join your boys Discord, link in the description, chill place, relaxing place. And of course, if you guys want to join your boys channel, you know what I'm saying, like, share, sub, turn on notice, you know what I'm saying? And anyway, let's not waste any time. Let's get straight into this rankings, fams. Number 8, Red Runner Luffy. And I know you guys are probably gonna be like, okay, wait, whoa, huh? What about Green Runner Kaido? Listen, I like Green Runner Kaido, but the thing about him is that he's a bit slow. Plus, he has a limitation of only going to the furthest flag. You see, Red Runner Luffy is a bit more different. He's a lot faster. He can capture the flag a lot faster, okay? Plus, he can get to flags a lot faster. So as soon as you capture the flag, boom, you get to another one. 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 Boom, you get to, you know what I'm saying? You get the point. Now, of course, he doesn't have, I know he's not immune to status effect or anything, which, well, unless it's lightning. But there's no characters right now that use lightning right now in this meta. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, in my opinion, I think Egghead Luffy is like that guy, that guy. And yeah, and a lot of people use him. A lot of people still use him, so shout out to y'all. Now you're gonna be surprised, man. Number 7 is gonna be Dark Roger, and you're probably wondering, okay, wait a minute, yo, this list is garbage. Hold on, hear me out. Let me tell you something. Dark Roger, as of right now, has been falling off the meta very, very slowly. Okay, he's still very good. He still could, like, you know, he could do everything. He still capture the flags and stuff, whatever. But there's a lot of characters right now that could mess him up and prevent him from getting the flags in the first place. And there's a lot of characters that can knock him off the flag. Kuzan. You okay? So, and plus 2, he's not immune to status effect on top of it. So, yeah, you're going to have to be dealing with a lot of Sabos, and a lot of Sabos in this meta right now. And you're going to have to deal with Garps and stuff like that. So there's a lot of characters that could prevent him from capturing flags and who could pretty much destroy him, which is kind of sad. But it's, to be honest, I'm kind of glad he's falling off the meta a lot, because he was overpowered when he first came out. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm pretty glad that they fucked his ass up. So yeah. Anyway, let's get to the next one. Number 6, S- Shark. Oh yeah. Yes sir, shout out to all the S- Shark players. Alright, shout out to all you Jaws looking ass boys, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to all you my Jaws boys, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, S- Shark is incredible, man. Like, I've seen the people that I've seen use S- Shark, they always change games. They're so effing annoying, and they change games like it's no tomorrow. Okay, so he has turbulent ground. He could go under the you know, the seafloor or whatever, and could inflict tremor on people. Plus, then he has terror swimming. You know what I'm saying? It's a very good thing. Wait, no. This was the one that goes terror swimming. The turbulent ground one, I think it's what's it called? It pushes enemies back or something. This is the one where he goes underground. He gets a lot of HP. You know what I'm saying? He's very, very, very good. A great fucking great fucking move. Plus, he can do more damage against power users and stuff like that. So yeah, shout out to him. And plus 2, I think he has 3 extra dodges, just like every other Seraphim in this game, which makes him even more dangerous. So yeah, shout out to all the S- Shark players. Anyway, let's get to the top 5 characters today. Now, I know this might be controversial. Now, in my opinion, all of these characters are interchangeable. Okay, I think all these characters are interchangeable for y'all. Y'all could switch, y'all could do y'all thing. Okay, y'all could switch it up. That's up to y'all for the next top 5, because I think every top 5 character here has a great case of being the best runner in the game. And right, Shanks, I know I put him at number 5, but you could put him anywhere. But in my opinion, the reason why I'm at number 5 is because of Garp. And Garp is a very prominent character in this meta. And when you face a Garp, you're getting destroyed, bro. With White Shanks, you're getting destroyed. You won't even be able to capture treasure. And he doesn't have as much mobility and he's fast. But what makes up for it, and this is why he's at number 5, is his attack power. his attack power and his tankiness, to be specific. When he's in his hockey state, he's very pretty tanky, okay? Plus, he's in his hockey state, so not everybody, people can't really target you like that. And on top of it, his attack power is insane. Okay, he has a divine departure that literally inflicts anti-heal, so it can counter a lot of HP recovery type of units. Plus, he has two invisible skill moves. Two invisible skills. He has the first one, and then he has the teleportation, which both of them is fire. Plus, he has the unique trait, KO possible, which is a very good move as well, and can take out almost everybody. Okay, well, except for Garp. But anyway, let's get us to number 4. Number 4, Ichiji. Ichiji in this game right now, in my opinion, is one of the best runners in all of a PBR. In my opinion, that's just my opinion. I know we could fight, I know, but I think most people could agree he's actually him. Now, to be honest, I could also put another character in the spot, and I would put Soba Sanji alongside him, or probably under Shanks as well, because I think Soba Mask is also a very underrated runner. I think I forgot to put him in the list, but yeah, shout out to Soba Mask. I'll definitely put him as like a number 6 or number 5 or number 4, depending on those 3. All right, but anyway, back to Ichiji here. Great as a shock moves. You know what I'm saying? He does a lot of damage. Plus, he has a shield. Plus, he could capture the treasure while people are on the flag. Plus, he has an extra aerial lightning thing to guard himself while he's capturing the flag, which makes him even more insane. So, yeah, he's pretty good. Plus, he has the Chidori, you know, Sasuke Chidori, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? So, shout out to him, man. Number 3, Red Runner Yamato. Goated. Okay, Red Runner. You can even argue to put, that's why I said, this top 5, you could put anybody in this number 1 spot. Okay, you can even put Soba Mask in the number 1. Okay, I'm joking. But you get the point. I think all these characters have a debate to being a number 1 spot on this thing. Okay, and Yamato is incredible. Okay, ever since her buff, she's been absolutely godly. Now, what makes me not put her at a complete list on the number 1 list is that she doesn't have as much speed as everybody else. Yes, she has the Thunder Bagua. She can use that as a bit of mobility or whatever, and give her some extra pace or whatever. But compared to the next 2 runners on this list, her speed is kind of amateur compared to the other ones. Okay, but she has everything you could have. She has a great attack power, great defense. She's pretty tanky. Okay, for a runner too, she's pretty tanky. Okay, and yeah. Anyway, let's just get into these other runners and the last list. Yes, at number 2, this is gonna be very hard. I know. Like I said, this top 5 list could be interchangeable with any of y'all. Y'all can decide this list, but in my opinion, Rob Lucci is number 2. He is one of the best runners in the entire game right now. Now, let me just break this down. He's a runner and he's an attacker, okay? And when he's a runner, he's arguably the fastest runner in the game. One of the fastest runners, top 3, arguably the top 3 fastest runners in the entire game right now, okay? And not just fast, he's effective, okay, in his runner state. In his runner state, he has a Tempest kick where first of all, you can't even see him on the map, okay? That's the first thing. Number 2, this move here, literally, it's one of the most overpowered runner moves I've seen in a long time, okay? Razor. You have the other one where he turns temporarily invisible and he can literally blitz past a lot of players, okay? Awaken form, hand pistol, 6 pistols. He can turn into attacker, one of the strongest attackers in the game, okay? Very goated. And when he's an attacker, he's very tanky as well. So yeah, he's nobody to play with. Plus, he has the claw state, which is, in my opinion, is one of the most bothering status effects in the entire game. So yeah, he's him. All right. And before we get to number 1, I also want to give another honorable mention to Blueno. Okay, Blueno, I think, is a very good runner. You can argue he's even better than Egghead Luffy. Okay, I've seen a lot of Blueno players. You guys are very fucking good. I think Egghead and him are very interchangeable when it comes to being on bounty festivals. You know what I'm saying? It's up to y'all. But yeah, so Blueno is also an honorable mention alongside Sober Mask, and there's plenty other runners in there, you know, Green Kaido and stuff like that. So yeah, if you guys are mad that I forgot them or didn't put them in there, cry about it, okay? Cry about it. We could fight. You know what I'm saying? We could fight. Anyway, let's get into number one. And I think it's pretty obvious. And that is Sabo. Okay, Sabo is goated. Okay, red Sabo, green runner Sabo is very goated. And the reason why I put him at number one is because he could do things that Blue Lucci can't do. And that is basically go into difficult situations and change something out of nothing. Okay? And one of his most overpowered moves, in my opinion. Now I know his invisible skill move is very good. I always talk about it. It's very great. But my favorite move from him all the time is the Flame Emperor Strike, where he flies in the air or whatever. He flies in the air at very fast pace and speed. He's one of the arguably the fastest runner in the game. Okay? And he could crash into somebody's treasure area, take their treasure from them, and if they try to attack him, he could counter them. He's the only runner right now that has a counter while he captures the treasure. And it makes some really great, like, he changes the entire game. You think you could be dominating the entire game with Kuzan or whatever, and then he comes out of nowhere and just takes over the shit. You understand? So that's what makes Sabo really good. Like, and you know, and I know he could be, sometimes you could read his counters very well. Sometimes people don't attack him immediately, whatever, know how to play against him. But most of the time, people get carried away and they get desperate and they end up attacking him, and then they end up creating a miscommunication and a bad opportunity or whatever, and they cause the team to lose. It's happened many times. Okay, so yeah, that's why I put the Sabo on the number one spot. I think he could just win you games, even in the most difficult situations ever. Okay, which I think that's something Rob Lucci could change games too, especially with his invisibility thing. But I think Sabo's just a bit better at that, and he's more rough too. Yeah, but I think he's a little bit less tanky. So that's a bit. I think that's about it. But other than that, yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys stay strong, stay safe, stay blessed. And let me know, guys. Let me know your opinions down below on who do you think is the best runner, which runners I forgot to put in. You know, let me know. Let me know down below. Anyway, stay strong, stay safe, stay blessed. Peace.